Hey Jason, I'm a 26-year-old gay guy from Sweden. My three favorite bands are from Sweden. Soilwork, Darkane, and Arch Enemy are all from Sweden. And I might have a little problem, which is that I only seem to get interested in straight guys. That's more than a little problem, and unfortunately very common. I just saw you answer the question about the guy who couldn't really get excited in bed because he felt he had to perform. I think I have the same problem, except that I hardly even talk to other gay men because I feel I will not measure up to the really pretty guys who work out every other day, wear expensive clothes, know how to dance properly, have 15-inch dicks. 15-inch dicks? Is that what they have in Sweden? I'm like on the plane tomorrow. As an aside, The American Queer as Folk was not a documentary. Okay, that's why they had to get straight guys to play those parts because no, like, the people aren't actually like that. Also, I don't really like the whole gay community. The whole gay community, where everyone seems to have fucked everyone, and I have no idea who to avoid. As in that slut that everyone has had in the city and has loads of STDs, or that they all know is just a complete retard. Dude, really? Like, what is this, high school? Like, you gonna, like, cooties or something? Sorry. I'm not very interested in ending up in bed, also, with people one of my exes might have slept with, as I never really get over my old relationships. Okay, this is more than just one little problem then. I hardly ever go out, and I do feel I never really go somewhere where there's other gay guys, and if I do, I tend to get really nervous and uncomfortable, so my list of gay friends is reduced to zero. Yeah. Is this a common problem, and is there any way to try to break this behavior without going cold turkey? My initial reaction is to tell you to buy 5 cats and just enjoy, but that's mean. Okay, so here's the problem. You have intentionally thrown up as many possible roadblocks in front of yourself as you possibly can. It's like you're going out of your way to discount everybody because you just don't want to fucking bother, right? It's like, okay, well, I don't want to talk to them because they won't talk to me, and one of them might have slept with one of my friends, and besides, they all have STDs, and they're all sluts and retards, and they fuck everyone, and what was the one before that? Oh, yeah, they all are better looking than me, and they wear expensive clothes, and they can dance, and they all have big dicks, and besides, they're gay, and I only like straight guys. And no, you don't. Nobody only likes straight guys. All those guys who just go on, oh, I only like straight guys. Straight guys are better. No, they're not. Well, straight guys are more masculine. No, they're not. Straight guys are smart. No. Yeah, but straight guys are... No, they're not. That's just you throwing up more hurdles in front of yourself. And like you can even read this. It's like you get more and more and more and more specific as you go along. It's just like, and by the end you're just like, well, so I just don't have any gay friends. So how do I break this? In the immortal words of Cher, snap out of it. And you know it, right? Like, you know that you're intentionally sabotaging yourself here. And you see so many younger gay men do this, where they're like, oh, well, all gay men are bitches. No, they're not. Oh, well, gay men are only interested in no, they're not. You know what I find really funny is that I've spoken to, like, countless young gay men who say that they're not interested in quick anonymous sex and they're just looking for a boyfriend, but all gay guys are just looking for quick anonymous sex. And it's kind of weird because I'm like, you know, I had a conversation with a guy just recently who was also kind of looking for dating material, and they're just not interested in meeting him. You know, and it's like, because they, again, are intentionally throwing, you know, roadblocks in front of themselves. So here's what you do. Instead of listing off all the things that disqualify people from, you know, getting into your inner circle, I want you to sit down and think about what it is that you do like. What do you like to do? And I'm talking hobby-wise here. I ride motorcycles. And, you know, before I started losing my eyesight, I actually enjoyed baseball. That was my thing. There's this fly like buzzing around, pissing me off. Um, so I joined a gay baseball team and I joined a gay motorcycle club. And up in Canada, I knew a lot of guys who were on a gay hockey team, and there was like gay track teams, gay soccer teams, lots of those out there. Bowling leagues, if you're not really good at sports, I mean that's a good one. Or a gay reading club, or a gay movie club, gay political action groups. Like there's all sorts of different gay groups out there that you can get involved in right now, and that is a great way to meet other guys in a non-sexually charged or alcohol-fueled atmosphere. And on top of that, you're going to be meeting a whole lot of other gay guys who, share your interests. So you've actually got things to talk about other than cock. Because cock is really fun to talk about, but it's not really a good icebreaker when you're trying to make friends. Like, if you just immediately meet someone and you start talking about cock, I do that at work all the time, but that's different. Don't do that. Just see, and then what happens is then you actually get, relaxed talking to other gay guys. You make some gay friends, and then you can go to the bars, right? Because you never go to bars alone, because that sucks. Like, don't do that. But you can go to bars with like other guys and have fun there, and and you all suck at dancing, and that's when you realize that, oh well, like everybody sucks. And that's where you're gonna meet your friends. That's where you're gonna meet maybe that potential boyfriend, or if not, one of those guys will introduce you to some potential boyfriends, because you can't just kind of go out to a bar with this idea that they're all sluts and they've all got AIDS and they've all slept with my boyfriend, and besides they're not straight, so I don't want to do with it. And then you go to the bar and you just stand there alone, and you go home alone, you cry and you want to die. If I use any more, I have to pay more SEO royalty. So that's basically it. Stop sitting home alone complaining about the fact that you can't meet gay guys because none of them meet your standards, and go out and actually meet some guys, because there's a lot of guys out there who are actually worth meeting. And there you go. And yes, I'm wearing a polyester workout shirt. It's blue and white. I know it looks stupid. You know what? I just threw it on. I just, I'm like, I don't know. Who am I trying to impress? Keep asking me questions.